So I've already had several people reach out to address the Mesa High School incident because the principal and the athletic director were around for a very long time and were very, very loved. One person on TikTok emailed me the statement from the lawyer on behalf of the principal and the athletic director. Their position is this is not as clear cut. While the security officer who got the original report, he said this happened during the game. The principal and athletic director said it happened after the game. The law at the time required mandatory reporters, but didn't specify whether an SRO counted. And within the last year, the legislature has required school administrators not to report only to SRO. An SRO doesn't count. You have to now report it to police. But at that time, that law was not in effect. So they're saying, well, we did report because the SRO knew. In the witness's report, he says that the principal didn't know until the next day. The lawyer says that the principal knew that day and that the principal was at the game. That part is not entirely clear. Whether or not they reportedly had the conversation via email, it's just not entirely clear, the facts. But what the lawyer is saying is, listen, this is way out of proportion. We don't know if there was a gun. Yes, some people said there was, but some people said they didn't hear about that. And we used our judgment at the time and did not call the police. Now, the witness says that the athletic director specifically didn't want the police there during the game. The principal and the athletic director have a very different story now. The lawyers said, listen, do we really expect the administrators to call the police every time a kid gets a bloody nose? This is a little different. This is an allegation that 3 people beat up one person. One of them had a gun at a game. So while I understand there's a lot of loyalty towards the people that you may have known for a long time, like the principal and the athletic director, it seems very reasonable that that is the type of incident that should be reported to police. And it seems very reasonable that the school should have policies that, I think the school does have policies. If there's a report of a gun at school, I'm fairly confident if there's a credible report of a gun at school, the police need to be called. And this came from at least 2 people, the person who was beat up and another kid. So I get that there's 2 sides, but I'm not really feeling it.